All right, so SpiderWayne, my friend Anthony, and we're gonna do a quick drive through Old Town Pittsburgh?
Old Town Pittsburgh.
Old Town Pittsburgh and see what's going on. So let's get back in the car and take off.
All righty, let's do it. Now, as soon as we get to these palm trees, this is the entrance to Old Town Pittsburgh.
All right.
And on the right here, this used to be the old Greyhound station at one time. Dad's Barbecue, which is a great place to eat.
I know Dad's Barbecue. I love Dad's Barbecue. It's one of my favorite barbecue places around here.
And we have a yogurt shop that we just were passing there. And right here we have Lance of Fame Furniture Company. They have been in business just at 100 years this year. On the right, there's a Crocker Bank. That used to be Crocker Bank. Now it's a Mechanics Bank.
Now, where is? Oh, it's coming up. It's a little further down. What was this? A little lump?
This is Lumpy's Diner. This has been here for about 5 years, maybe a little longer. And to the right here is the Pittsburgh Historical Society, which at one time was the Pittsburgh Post-Dispatch newspaper. And again, to the right here, this was the post office, the old original post office in town.
Is it still in use or no?
No.
Okay. Now, coming up, I know there's the Mecca.
The Mecca's coming up, but to the left here, this used to be Bank of America, and to the right used to be Wells Fargo Bank.
Cool.
And as we come to the right here, the California Theater, which was built in the early 1900s, has been completely restored. To the left is the new Mecca Cafe. On this right-hand side of it is the new Mecca Cafe.
Turn left?
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows the new Mecca out here. Everyone I come across eating there at one time or another, everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Which way do you want me to
Now
go?
we're gonna go right here, and this was one of the old fishing boats on the right-hand side that one of the old fishermen back in the early 1900s used. And now we're going to go around, and as you'll look to the right, you'll see that there is the Marina. This is only the part of the Marina. The Marina is a pretty good size.
Wow.
It actually goes around this street, and then we would have to go to another neighborhood, and it ties into another neighborhood also.
And this is also where they do the, what is it, the
This
annual
is the Seafood Festival.
Seafood Festival.
It is usually right here. They'll put a fence halfway down the road here in the middle of the road. And all this to the right-hand side is where the Seafood Festival is.
Now, you used to work it. You still work it or no?
I don't work the Seafood Festival for the Seafood Festival, but I do help with the Optimus Club.
Okay.
Now at the Seafood Festival for now only like 2 hours instead of 2 days.
Right. But it still packs in a lot of people, right?
Here's the river here. I don't know if you want to go in and take a look.
Sure. I'll make a quick
in.
right in here. Yeah, I haven't been out to the Seafood Festival for a few years, and I should try to make it.
Yeah.
Make it the next time.
It's usually the Labor Day weekend, or the day after, or the weekend after the Labor Day weekend.
They obviously have a lot of seafood, but then they have bands.
They have, yes.
I think they did the dog jumping thing once.
They have I don't know what they call that, water dogs or something like that.
And then a bunch of speedboats going through. And,
yes, they used to have that. They still have some water races. The river goes across, it's about 4 miles across this river. It's the Sacramento River. And here's part of your marina over here on the left also.
Nice. Well, let me see if I can get out of here.
And here's your dock. Your dock is over here on the right.
Restaurants. Let's see. You got Dad's. You got Mecca. What other?
We've got EJ Fair over here on 3rd Street.
Yeah. What kind of food is that?
That is, it's a microbrewery, and they have pizza and sandwiches also.
Ah, okay.
They also have one in Concord. This is actually the brewery here.
Okay.
Now, as we go down this way, there used to be docks down here. Well, there is docks on the right here, but as they've remodeled some of the downtown area, what they've done is they put a little park out here, and then there's a continuation of the marina over here on the left side.
Good. People hanging out.
Guys are hanging out. They sit and they play cards, and play some dominoes and stuff over here. Good group of guys. To your right is the Pittsburgh Yacht Club. This is it's a good place for gatherings, and they even they'll hold weddings and whatever gatherings you'd like to have there. If you belong to the Yacht Club, you get a better price. If you don't, you pay the city price.
They probably wouldn't let scum like me in there.
Maybe not.
Not with my cameras, right?
No.
Should I go back?
Yeah, let's go.
I'll go back that way. Old Town Pittsburgh. It's really changed a lot since I've seen it.
This is all completely redeveloped from the old time. These streets went north and south, east and west, and they were all old homes which have been, of course, torn down over the years, and redevelopment. They have all newer homes and some apartment complexes. And to the right here, they have the new Elks Club.
And talking about real estate, my buddy here, Anthony, does real estate around here.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs a realtor, contact Anthony. If you want to give out information, be my guest.
You can call me at 925-383-5931.
Okay.
Now right here, this has been changed a little bit. They filmed right here in this section here, they filmed Bound for Glory, I don't know, 20 years ago or so. And to the street to the left here, yeah, let's go that way. The street to the left here that we are going on is Black Diamond. And now Black Diamond followed with the street that we just came off of. And this was one of the main streets in Pittsburgh. There were two main streets. One was Railroad Avenue that we were on, and this one here, Black Diamond.
And for those of you that don't know, Kiss has a song called Black Diamond also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Now to the right, if you look to the right, and
do I have a stop?
No.
Well, I'll let them go.
Go ahead. If you look to the right here, you'll see these newer homes. The homes that were here before were built like in late 1800s to the early 1900s. And once they had redevelopment, they took everything out. To the right here, you're going to see the St. Peter Martyr Catholic Church. This church has been here since the early 1900s also. Someone I know real well got married here, my wife and myself.
Congratulations.
The house on this corner, I looked it up not too long ago, and this house was built in 1899, this corner gray house.
Wow. Over on the right.
On the right here, yeah.
Should I turn left?
Yeah, go left. Looks like they just had a funeral. This is a new school. They tore down the old school. It was called Intermediate, and now they've built this new school in place of it, which is now called Marina Vista. Let's go left.
Okay. Go back down there or go back that way?
Let's go that way.
Okay. Yep. Guess I should have waited. Okay.
Now also on this section here, we're gonna go left here on Cumberland. Oh, one thing here is where you see the trees and all this.
Yeah.
This was a railroad at one time. There was railroad tracks going across here. I can't remember the name of the railroad company, but they're no longer in business, of course. To the right here, these are all newer homes. This was all old homes, just like the other side that I explained about. They were all built in the early 1900s, some in the 1800s, but that's all been remodeled, redeveloped, and it's all newer homes now over there.
Now, it's quiet now, but I know that you guys have a lot of street shows and cars or bands and things.
Last night, which was Thursday night, they had a car show in the streets that we were just on the main street, Railroad Avenue. We had around 140 cars, and we had a band. And there's probably about 1,200 people walking out in the streets and everything. We block it off so that people can walk freely without any traffic.
Straight or right or left?
We could go straight real quick.
Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, to the right here is the Liberty Hotel. It used to be the Liberty Hotel. Now there's a restaurant in there and some offices. But if we go straight,
I thought I had to come back during one of those street deals and
it's every
with
other
the 360 cameras. Every other Thursday.
Yeah, so 2 weeks from now it'll be here. So as we go straight through here, this is also redeveloped. This whole area was belonged to the cannery. There used to be a cannery, a large cannery here. And it took up all of this space here. What they did is they ended up tearing the cannery down. Over time, it wasn't useful anymore. And it was bought out by the city, and then the city turned around and sold it to a developer. And then they built these townhouses all along here. And some of these houses run right on the river.
I see that.
So
nice.
you could see from their backyards, you could see the river, you could see the ships going by.
Like from right here, huh? Wow, look at this.
On the right-hand side here, where it's empty now, there's John's Manville Company. And of course, they've since closed down and cleaned it up.
I would imagine this is where a lot of people made a living.
Yep, this was an industrial area. Right here to the left, a small building to the left, this was a building contractor's office and yard, and the contractor was VA Davi and Sons, which was my father.
Wow.
And this was all industrial. There's the pallet company's been here for years. There was one pallet company here back in the 40s, and it burned down because I don't know how it caught on fire, but there was a lot of wood to burn.
I bet.
Here on the right is 9th Street, 8th, 9th, and 10th Street. This is still part of the older part of town that's still here. They've been refurbishing as much as they can here. And to the left, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get over toward the USS Steel, which is now called POSCO US Steel. Yeah, they've made this road here so the trucks could go through here and they don't go through any housing areas. But as you look ahead, that's part of USS POSCO United States Steel. And the United States Steel is the reason that they named Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had a couple of different names. It was called New York Landing, and I think there was another name way before then. But once they put the steel mill in here back in the 30s, I think, the 20s or 30s, then they changed the name of Pittsburgh into Pittsburgh. So all this on the left, this is all part of the steel mill. Of the mill, there was close to 5,000 people working here.
Wow.
So they brought a lot of jobs into here.
You can tell it's been around for a while.
Yeah, when in the 40s, when the Second World War started, a lot of men from here went into the service, and a lot of people from the South that didn't go into the service came over here and worked. And this community became more of a diverse community at that point, which was really good. It was predominantly Italian community here, and then it became more diverse after the war, or during the war.
Now, this is not considered Old Town Pittsburgh, is it?
No, we're out of Old Town Pittsburgh.
Okay.
This road is called the Pittsburgh-Antioch Highway. It's not really a highway, but that's what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
Pittsburgh-Antioch Highway, and it goes all the way toward Antioch. This used to be pretty much one of the old roads. That was the main road to get into Antioch. And as you see to the left, it says here USS POSCO Industries. Mm-hmm. And that's the new name of the company now, because POSCO is a Korean company. And they went in partnership with the United States Steel. Now we're actually going into their parking area, but we'll just flip around and come back out.
Okay.
So this is the entrance to USS POSCO. This is the parking area. Some of their main offices are right here, and all the production are all those warehouses on the left. huge production areas.
This is a big, big place. I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah,
I've never come in here.
This is huge. They just put all the solar here. I guess United States Steel rented out or leased out their property to put a big solar farm here.
I feel like I'm coming into an amusement park parking.
You may end up having to flip around because there may be guards. I'm not sure. There used to be guards at one time, but you could probably just go around.
Okay. We'll go as far as we can.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody kicks us out.
I don't know what time it is, but sometimes...
2:05.
Okay, nobody's coming out of work yet. You might have a few people coming out of work, but most of them don't come out until around 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
They usually work either 8-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts here. To the right, you can see some of the product that they make.
Must get shipped all over, huh?
All over the world.
Through here?
Yeah. I think this is going to give you the way out, back out.
And there's a train.
And there's the train. This used to be straight, and you used to have to wait for the train, then they put an underpass here.
Yeah. That's good.
So we have no places to stop for trains anymore. Everything is either an underpass or an overpass.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, no kidding. Now you can make a left here. This was this is East 10th Street, and here there used to be car dealerships, quite a bit of car dealerships, and other, major businesses. Bowling alley was right here to your left, and over time, things have changed, and new businesses have come in and out at this time.